Now, here's Chief Meteorologist Tony Petrarca with your live Pinpoint Doppler 12 Futurecast.
Well, the weather, of course, still remains quiet. That will change, though, later on this evening and during the overnight. Still anticipating some thunderstorms, some of which could be locally strong to severe. Not everyone, not every community will get a severe thunderstorm. It tends to be more localized. But on the Doppler radar, left-hand side of your TV set, you see this kind of a narrow ribbon of red. This is a squall line. It's a line of very powerful thunderstorms. Now, we want to draw your attention to the shape of this. Right in here. See how it's almost shaped like a bow? That kind of a signature we actually call a bow echo. So when we see that little arch, show it to you one more time, on the radar, that's a tip-off that this line of storms is producing damaging wind and even the potential for some tornadoes. In fact, there's a tornado watch for extreme western Massachusetts, northwest Connecticut for this evening. It does not include Rhode Island or southeastern Massachusetts, but it is certainly something we're going to keep an eye on. That whole area should arrive here, at least what's left of it, sometime after 8 or 9 o'clock this evening. And still the potential for some damaging wind, heavy rains, hail, and don't often use this language that often, but slight risk of an isolated tornado. At this point, the risk is highest across extreme western Mass and western Connecticut, but the chance is there. Now, technically, Rhode Island and southeastern Mass is not even in a severe thunderstorm watch. It's actually just over the border in Connecticut. But the fact that it's right on our doorstep lends us to believe that still one or two of these could still maintain severe strength as they pass through our viewing area sometime after 8 or 9 o'clock this evening. Also, flash flood watch for the areas in green tonight through tomorrow morning. These thunderstorms come through, copious amounts of rain in a short period of time. Storm drains have a hard time swallowing it all up. You sometimes get street flooding, so be aware of that this evening and overnight. Even though it's relatively quiet, warm, very humid right now, 83 in Providence. The warmest part of the day is right now, 83 and a southwest breeze at 13 and very high humidity. Upper 70s to low 80s right now in most areas. The clouds are able to thin out a little bit for some hazy sunshine to get the temperatures up in the 80s. But this severe thunderstorm watch, the area in red, with a tornado watch of all things, extreme western Mass and northwest Connecticut. So quite a bit of watch area going on right now. And actually a tornado warning for the counties that are shaded in purple in the Hudson Valley of New York, just north and west of New York City. And the reason why the tornado watch has been issued for the Hudson Valley of New York. You can see this line is racing rapidly to the east at almost 60 miles per hour. And in its wake, all these blue dots represent wind damage. And it's been widespread across New York and Pennsylvania. And of course, the lightning activity is really picking up now outside of New York City. So here's the situation. Starting off at 8 o'clock this evening, showers starting to work in. The yellows and reds at around 9, 10 o'clock tonight, indicating some of the stronger thunderstorms, at least away from the coastline. Then overnight tonight, a bit of a lull. Then by tomorrow morning and again tomorrow afternoon, scattered showers and thunderstorms redevelop. And for tomorrow, some of these could be locally strong as well into late tomorrow afternoon. So I'm thinking sometime after 8 or 9 o'clock in our western suburbs. It may be after 10 o'clock for southeastern Mass, the Cape, and the islands. Now, tomorrow morning and tomorrow afternoon, the risk of scattered thunderstorms, some locally strong, 77 to 84, the morning range in temperature, mid and upper 80s tomorrow afternoon. So a warm, sultry summer day. Keep an eye to the sky for the occasional strong thunderstorm to be coming through. And obviously, boaters are going to want to keep an eye to the sky tomorrow. Not a great day on the bay. 7-day outlook shows the thunderstorm risk for tomorrow. Chance of a shower on Saturday. I don't think it's a washout, but the risk is there. Drier on Sunday, partly sunny, and a temperature of 81. What we hope is that that line, as it approaches tonight, weakens to just generic thunderstorms, but it has the potential to hold together, and why we're concerned sometime after 8, 9 o'clock tonight.
Okay, thanks, Tony. More coverage you can count on coming up later on tonight.